What's up, guys? Matthew, getting ready to watch the second episode of the second season of Frieren Beyond Journey's End. I am so happy that this amazing show is back. It's, again, I'm sorry if I'm glazing the show. It's genuinely, like, already top tier show for me. Like, unfathomably high for a show that I've essentially only watched, what, 29 episodes of. It's my favorite time of the week. The minute that there's already only been one episode of the season, but the minute the episode ended last week, all I could think about was I cannot wait for episode 2. So I am so excited, and I'm ready to hop into it. So if you guys like the video, please drop a like and leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it. I have got the full-length reaction up on Patreon. If you're interested in that, check it out. It is $7 a month for animated shows on there. Finally, and most importantly, if you enjoy my content, I would really appreciate it if you subscribed. It really does help me out. Let's get in episode 2. Yes. Dude, I'm already getting nostalgic of parallels they're doing to the first season. If that makes any sense. Oh, I forgot to mention, I got my... I don't know. I'm not good at this. I'm not good at posing. I got my Frieren hoodie on. Frieren and Fern. I'm already wanting to tear up because of like the polishing the statue thing. So reminiscent of, was it episode 2 or episode 2 or 3 of the first season? Who is this, bro? Aww. This ain't my guy. No, this is What a great mustache. I mean, I can't say anything. The hero of the South. Did you run into this guy? Oh, I bet we're gonna flashback and Himmel's gonna be like jealous of. Oh, no, I wanted that to be the case. And how many are roaming around? Were they all defeated? Thank you, Frieren. I appreciate that. That's something I asked last season. I don't think I got a straight answer. So yeah, so we're down to 4, right? There's one left? Oh, this is perfect. Let us hear. Wow! He's kinda... I don't know. It's like he's mewing all the time. Although I'm sure to everyone else, Himmel looks like he's mewing. Schlatt? Jay Schlatt? Yo, this music is giving me goosebumps! It genuinely, the way that they do these scenes, it feels like I'm actually learning about like real history, and I'm getting like inspired by the people of the past. Okay, Frieren. Oh, that's so... Only the handsomest of men could convince her. You're not a part of my party. Because my competition hasn't started yet? Wow, you could... Oh, yeah, they were both like fighting, seeing into the future, both of them. What's her future? I like that. It's like, it's almost like One Piece like, where it's like, I don't want to know, I want to find it myself. Yo, this guy is awesome. Why does everyone, I mean, pun intended for what I'm about to say, but everyone has aura in this show. And look, I haven't watched, I think I talked a lot about this last season in comparison to like Solo Leveling, because those were the 2 big animes of the year. But like everyone, I haven't watched Solo Leveling yet. Everyone complains about it like being like aura farming show. Frieren is it's R farming as well, just apparently done well. Everyone R farms.
気に病む必要はない。仮に君がついてきた。私の死という未来自体は変わらない。
Okay, well, I wasn't anyway.
君のもとに一人の若い勇者が訪れ。
Wow.
世界を救うのは彼だ。実に不本意。
He's a lot more handsomer than me too.
君はその青年たちと共に旅に出て魔王を倒すんだ。
So did Frieren actually make a choice? Or is it a forced destiny? I'm joking, obviously, but...
彼は君の人生を変えるぞ。
You are so right. Stop with the music and I want to cry again. I feel so repetitive watching. As I said last week, it feels like every episode of Frieren is so unique, yet it almost feels like they do the same emotional thing to me. And it works every time.
その青年に出会ったら伝えてくれ。
Oh, you're doing this, Frieren, you're doing this to me? You're keeping secrets from me? What are you talking about?
道は必ず。
Okay.
この私が切り開くと。
It's like his long lost uncle or something.
人類最強であるこの南の勇者が、たとえ私の偉業が歴史の陰に。
Aww. This is the greatest show of all time. I don't know what to tell you guys.
何が未来が見えるだ。
Again, obviously, like it's a great show.
この人たちは覚えている。
You know, and this is a beautiful scene, people remembering and living up to his dream. But every episode I grow so much more connected to it. I know that's like a simple thing, but like this show is my baby.
Oh.
Cool magic-y thingies.
シュタルク知らないの？時間っていう。
Stop it! Get it, Frieren! Get in the magic store. Oh, she's just shopping for us? In his backpack? What's... Oh my god.
全部だね。
なあ、せっかくだからおやつくらい食べて。
We got a lot to eat.
そこまで余裕があるわけじゃないんだよ。
それは知ってるけど。
Yeah, but you bought half the town.
なんだかずっと様子が変ですね。
She's obviously she's doing something for us. She's surprising us.
大きな町に来たら数ヶ月は平気。
She might already have a fancy dinner planned.
遅かったか。
フリーレン様でございますね。
A known quantity in this area.
はいと。
私たち先を急いでいるから。
I'm sure she did something to help and they wanna... Yep.
領地を救ってくださった勇者様ご一行の一人にございます。
What is this Groff? I forgot that name. Groff Drot or something like that? Obviously, Groff is the title. But... Does he have like a crushy crush or something?
お招きいただきありがとうございます。ダッハ伯爵。
Is he pushy? What's...
レン様、曽祖父の代は
Okay, no,
お世話に。
they haven't even met before. What did this family do?
家宝の宝剣が魔族に盗まれてしまいましてね。
また盗まれたのか。
Does this family just give repeated side quests? And she's tired of it?
任せましたぞ。
Something feels... Oh, why am I getting like creepy vibes?
まったく。北側諸国の貴族。
This city is like semi-ominous.
ここの領主の一族は特に無理難題をよ。
They're bad customers. Pushy customers.
剣取り返さないと投獄するから。
僕の逃げた方角が分かっているみたいだし。
We're about to be ambushed. We being led into a trap or something? It's about to be extorted?
魔族はなんで宝剣を盗んだのでしょうか。
It's a magic demon sword that summons demons.
この宝剣はもともと名のある魔族のものだったからね。
I don't feel too idiotic for guessing that.
わからない魅力があるんだろうさ。
The cinematography too of this show is so good. I'm like, get out of my face, dude! Oh my god, Orsi? I'm a broken record book. The music is so good. And these... I actually don't know if I've spoken about it in any of my Frieren reactions. I probably have. But I love the use of like montages to show the passage of time. Obviously, the passage of time is such an integral part of this show, of this narrative. But montages in general, it's one of the reasons why I went and got a film degree. Specifically, shows like Better Call Saul and Fargo are perfect at montages. And I think this is the best anime or even animated show in general when it comes to montages. About to be ambushed?
一人いるね。
Oh! Hello, you look evil. You look like the personification of evil, but I may be judging.
村の人。
She looks like she's related to Drought. Is it Drought? Did I forget already?
剣の魔族に滅ぼされました。
She looks like so elegant that it like leans towards like too perfect, if that makes sense.
剣の魔族に滅ぼされた村は数知れず。
The sword demon.
もう皆殺しだったそうです。ひどい。あなたも祈っていってはくれませんか。
Come on, bro. Where is my boy at? Where is Sign?
フリーレン様。やっぱり死体が埋まっていない。
It's a trap, bro. This is... Oh! Creepy!
死体なんて残っていないんでしょ。
You ate them!
目に殺しました。
You evil human eater!
目には仕方がないことだったのです。
Okay. Well, we do not care.
人以外も食べられるのに。
They taste the best.
なぜそれが人を食べない理由にな
It's
る
like they don't have... They physically don't have that ability to think like that. Bro, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sword Demon. But you are getting mopped. Look at this animation! You guys know. And this is why Frieren is such a good show, because it's not a one-trick pony. The fight sequences in this show are top tier. I was about to say, Stark, get your girl. Ooh. Let's keep going. We can say our thank yous later. She's like a nuclear bomb. Oh, the greatest man in the history of anime.
二人ともよくやったね。
No. Obliterated her. Disintegrated her.
それにしても、なぜあのような乱
I sensed it, bro.
とっさにはああするしかなかった。
It was distracting you to get you off your game.
人は個人に祈りを捧げるときに目を閉じる。
Hey, they're smart. Demons are smart.
いつもその隙を狙って旅人を殺してきたんだろうね。
Sounds like a real priest. I'm sorry, but same slimy trickery. This guy's much better than his great-grandfather, I must say. I mean, unless he's about to whip out a veiled threat.
伯爵様、随分と喜んで。
Have Frieren's eyes gotten prettier, or have I just never noticed them? They're looking like Oshinoko eyes.
しかもその時は当時の伯爵家の使用人が手引きをしたとも言われている。
At the end of the episode, I want to take a minute. I want to talk about demons in general. So, just saying that I'll have to remind me.
伯爵家一族は封建を守ることを今は伯爵家だけじゃなくこの町全体の
Aww.
今回盗まれたのも誰かが手引きしたせいなのか？
Don't scare me. It was the little kids.
万一の時は またお願いしますね。
You know she will, if she's in the area.
報酬次第かな。
No.
どうせ魔導書くれるって言われたらやるんだろ。
かもね。
I was maybe.
今回もなかなかいい
It was
の
him! He did it! He's evil!
よかったですね、フリーレン様。
どんな魔法？
Some goofy.
赤リンゴを青リンゴに変え
That is a really good
ダメ
spell.
な。
No. That is a really good spell. Red apples are the definite. There's a picture of mid in my opinion, but green apples, pretty damn good. Okay, well, it's that time of the week we glaze Frieren and the new episode there this week. Obviously, another fantastic one. There are a couple things I want to talk about. It's something that, because I want to start, because this one was very heavily demon focused. It's something that this is a touchy subject. Maybe I don't know how to describe it. So I want to make sure I word things correctly. I watched Frieren season 1, fell in love with it, one of my favorite seasons of TV of all time. You know, obviously I watched it for my YouTube channel. Loved it. And maybe like, I don't know, maybe 2 months, 3 months later, I was interacting with some Frieren media. And normally I don't do that because I don't want to get spoiled at all. And even if it's like an anime only discussion, like Reddit page or something like that, there's always, you know, a couple assholes might try to spoil the manga. And I really don't, you know, especially because I'm doing it on YouTube, I don't want to like fake reactions or anything like that. So, but like I said, I was on, I think it was on some Reddit page or something talking about an episode or whatever, and there was like a lot of, again, I don't know the word to describe it. I'm gonna be blunt here. There was a lot of people like saying like Frieren was like Nazi propaganda. And if you guys have not seen this, like if you just got taken aback by the words that I just said, it was the same reaction that I had. I was like, "What are you guys? What is this Reddit thread?" And obviously, it's on Reddit, so there's a lot of idiots on there. But I was like, "What are you talking about?" Like when I was watching, I didn't pick up on any subtext or anything like that. And that day, I went down like a little, I don't know, rabbit hole, I guess you could say, to where apparently there's a large, again, I'm not saying the majority, but there's a large portion of people on the internet that essentially have the opinion that all anime that is very like German oriented or inspired, stuff like Frieren, Attack on Titan, and stuff like, even stuff like Monster, is like Nazi propaganda, and I couldn't believe my eyes, okay, or my ears, because even like Attack on Titan, I'm not going to get any spoilers or anything like that. It definitely like touches subjects regarding stuff like Nazism, but it's not Nazi. It's not like promoting it. You know what I mean? And I'm sorry if this is a random tangent that no one has ever heard of. I wanted to rant to someone about this because I haven't like I said, I saw this post on Reddit like 6 months ago or something like that, and I like once a week I'll just randomly go, what idiots are thinking like this? Because some idiots, dude. This show is so good and so wholesome, and so I love it. And I think the main, sorry, I hadn't really explained it. The main thing that people were talking about that it was like Nazi propaganda is like the portrayal of demons and how everyone is racist against demons. to put it bluntly, and I just, what are you talking about, dude? If you remember, you know, in my season 1 reactions, when we first started interacting with demons, I had thoughts of like, because again, they're presented as they're all evil. They are on a fundamental level. They physically cannot be good. They are evil. And again, some idiots are gonna read into that, and I'm gonna say it for the 8,000th time, idiots. But like I was saying, when I was watching season 1, my first gut reaction, like when they tell me, "Oh, these are evil demons, they're evil," my first question was, "Well, are they? Like, are they just like a different kind of human? Like, are they different species? Do they have some of the same thoughts? Can we interact in a societal level at all with them?" But no, every single time we are introduced to a demon, no, they're vile. But if this makes sense, I like that for this story, and I'll explain that because, again, I don't really talk about this a lot on my YouTube channel or my Frieren reactions, but I don't want to sound like a hypocrite in like my personal life. One of the best things a story or narrative can do is to make a really well-written villain, one that is complex and one that you may agree with for a second, or you understand why they're doing what they're doing. You know what I mean? To where you can like have a direct parallel, a direct connection with the villain and the main character, the main protagonist. And I would say that just about every single great show has that. And Frieren is in the weird category where that's not the case, and it's not a negative. You know what I mean? Like, I don't watch Frieren and go, this show really needs a final villain that is, you know what I mean, a complex. No, I don't need that. I don't need a long-standing villain at all. Like even in this show, or like even watching, they talk about like the Demon King and the Seven Sages, and they're all pretty much defeated. And even if they come back, they're not like a full-blown, full season long villain. We defeat him in like 2 episodes. It's such a refreshing narrative structure, because the main point of this show is the main party, and their, specifically Frieren's connection to the past and their past experiences and the flashes back and forth. And I don't think there's room for a long-standing villain in this show where we get a flashback arc to see their origins or this or that. We don't need that. This show, this story, this world just has evil demons. It's fine. I'm sorry if that was a weird tangent, or if that took some of you aback. But like I said, when I first read this, it took me aback. I could not believe it. But anyway, the episode was amazing. Give me the glazing time, the music, the animation. I loved the fight scene there. Because I mentioned it briefly in my reaction to this episode. I may have kept it in the YouTube cut. I may have not. But while I was watching season 1 of Frieren last year, I talked about Solo Leveling a decent amount, and I've never seen Solo Leveling. It's a show that I do want to watch. Semi soon, maybe for the channel. But the reason I brought it up is because it was like the 2 most popular animes of last year, and big like who's gonna win the awards and stuff like that. And again, because I watched Frieren, I was able to be in the know a little bit more, if that makes sense. I like know people's opinions, know why people say it's good, know why people love Frieren. Whereas with Solo Leveling, didn't know anything about it. I still know nothing about it. I don't know anything except that people say, oh, it's aura forming, or the story or the characters aren't good because it's just all aura and fighting moments and stuff like that. But it's so surprising to me because people use that as like a way to like people use that description of Solo Leveling to be like, oh, Solo Leveling isn't as good as Frieren because Solo Leveling is only fighting and aura farming and stuff like that. And I'm not saying this is like a bring down Frieren. I'm saying it as like I don't think that necessarily aura moments and fighting are a negative. I mean, if it's the only thing, and again, people were saying that about Solo Leveling, but I'm going to make my own decision, my own opinion on that when I do watch it myself. But Frieren is also, like, with all the beautiful moments and the music and the emotions and it wants to make you cry and all that, it also had, like, every character aura farms, specifically Frieren, and this is something that I definitely said last season during my reactions. Frieren, more than, I want to emphasize this, Frieren, more than literally every single character in the history of fiction that I have ever watched, Frieren has the single most aura out of any character. So I just find that funny when people, oh, Solo Leveling so bad because it's aura farming. Man, Frieren is good because it's aura farming. And then the fighting, I forget what episode in season 1. It was either episode I was gonna say episode 6 or 7. I apologize for saying those 2 numbers in rapid succession. But I think it was in episode 6 or 7 to where we got our first like big fight involving like Stark and Fern, because we had the one with the in episode 3 or 2 or 3 with Frieren and Fern versus the again I don't remember these names, but the big guy. But we got one. Oh, actually, it was in the Graf Granat arc. Actually, I mentioned him earlier. It was in that arc, and it blew me away because again, the same thing to where like I didn't expect this show to have 10 out of 10 fights and 10 out of 10 animation during those fights. But this show is literally a jack of all trades. Like, it doesn't falter at literally any point. There's no negative. It has great fighting, it has great flashbacks, it has great emotion, it has great music, it has great animation. It's literally a perfect show. I've not run into a single bad episode of the show, and I will be honest. If the show has a bad episode, I'll say it out loud. I'm not one to like pretend I didn't like something. If I don't like something, I'll say it. You know what I mean? It's most great shows have one episode where you're like, that was kind of mid. Not this show yet. I think I'm only 30 episodes in, but I don't see how I don't see how an episode could be bad. This is one of the shows, in my opinion, that I could watch paint dry. Like that's the equivalent. Like I could watch Stark and Fern and Frieren watching paint dry, and then flashback to Frieren remembering a time where she watched paint dry with her past party. You know what I mean? It's just such a perfect show. So I'm so appreciative of it. But I think that is all that I want to talk about with the episode. Again, gave me goosebumps. Want to make me cry again? Just come on, dude. Come on now. I'm just again. I talked about it last episode, and I'm not gonna like bring it up every single episode of the season, but again, I am someone who can wait. I can wait for new seasons. I can wait a year and a half for a new season. I have no problem in doing that. You know, obviously it sucks to wait, but also the anticipation of the new season makes it a better experience. Especially if it delivers with the hype. But man, I'm so sad that this is only 10 episode season, because I'm already a fifth of the way done. You know what I mean? I'm already a fifth of the way done. So I have to really savor all these episodes. But again, beautiful episode, beautiful show. I'm so excited to watch episode 3 with you guys next week. So if you guys like the video, please drop a like and leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it. I have got the full-length reactions up on Patreon, as well as the entirety of Season 1 Frieren reactions. It's $7 a month for animated shows on my Patreon. Check it out if you're interested. Finally, and most importantly, if you enjoy my content, I would really appreciate it if you subscribed. It really does help me out. I'll see you guys. You guys have a good one.